Watch fans, thanks for joining the channel today. This is going to be a bit of an off-the-cuff video in that I was planning, if you watched my last video, to do a Rolex Submariner review. I thought about it afterwards and I just wanted to get some maybe slightly more user-friendly equipment which could help me focus on the watch itself, as opposed to what I'm currently using, which is sort of like a bit of a makeshift stand, just to sort of, film my video and stuff, and it's not the best at the moment. Before I move further into my video, I just want to do a quick watch check. And I'm wearing my Boss Chrono, and this is a watch I've had for a good number of years, I think 3 or 4 years now, or maybe even longer actually, 4 or 5 years. And I absolutely love this watch. I mentioned in my last video that you should wait and buy the watch that you dream of. Well, that also depends on your budget. And also, if you need a watch right now, well, as I've just shown you, I hope you like the watch. This watch, I think, cost around £300 retail at the time I bought it. Hey, it's been a fantastic watch. I really enjoyed using it. It looks like it costs a lot more than it actually does. So there's no harm in doing something like that. I didn't want to put anyone off of buying a watch that they liked. That wasn't quite the one they dreamed of at first, because that wasn't really the point of my video. It was more about the context. It's a £300 watch. You know, you're not expecting that watch to perhaps maybe increase in value to like £1,000 in 6 months' time or anything like that, or be one that is highly desirable to a point that no one else can get it, or it's very, it's a watch that actually, if you really like the look of it, it looks nice, it's a no-brainer. If it fits, what you wear day in, day out, it's rugged, does the job, that's what you need to buy. I want to talk about a few things that have cropped up this week, just like a few things of interest. And the first thing I want to talk about is, in my last video, I also mentioned that I would like to maybe start the process in getting another watch. Now, that watch, I didn't quite explain which one it was, but I'm going to tell you. It's the Tudor Blackbay Harrods Special. And with that watch, there's actually an 8-month waiting list for that. But I just think right now is the time to buy that watch if you're going to try and buy it. And it could be a classic in 10 years' time. I don't know. It depends on how long Harrods do it for, whether they bring it back in any form. But if you see the watch, it's a really nice looking watch. And I feel like it'd be a lot more of a day-to-day fine watch, although in a slightly cheaper bracket to wear, rather than wearing my Submariner to the ground. Although it's perfectly able to do that. But, I don't really feel like I really want to do that. So, let's see how I get on with that. Unfortunately, I don't feel that the fact that I bought my Rolex from Harrods will in any way help my quest to get this new watch. When I went to the fine watch rooms, it's almost like they've got a lot of different sort of concessions, and unfortunately, I don't know if there's a lot of communication between them, so it may be a struggle. One of the things that came out of my purchase of the Rolex from Harrods was that I was able to get to the gold tier of the Harrods Award Scheme. Now, there are numerous benefits from using that scheme and reaching, a tier such as the gold tier. There's another tier above that, I think it's called the black tier or something like that. But anyway, I don't quite know the exact details. And hopefully that can help in my quest to buy the Blackbay from the fine watch room. We'll see. The second thing I want to talk about, well, I've had such a nice experience having, using the Rolex day to day. The response I've had from people has been, I've not expected it, but it has been nothing short of, it's just made me you know, it's been really nice that people have been so positive about it. You know, one thing that I kind of feel, looking at the watch on an internet screen or in a magazine, it doesn't do the watch justice at all. When people have seen it, I mean, some people are shown the watch, they don't even, I don't know if they've really inspected a Rolex on the wrist in its environment that closely ever. So, you know, they've just been really, yeah, astounded by how nice it looks. You know, comments I've had things like, oh, that's absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I'm, you know, really pleased. You know, it's just, some people have almost been like taken aback. Whoa, that just looks fantastic. You know, so it's been a really nice experience from that perspective. That's not really the reason that I bought the watch, but it's always nice to get positive feedback when, you know, you put that sort of money into something. And I think the final thing I want to speak about is, yeah, you know, again, I said it last time, thank you so much for the support so far. The videos are getting many more views than I expected, so hopefully that continues. If you like what I'm sort of doing at the moment, do it, yeah, please subscribe, and we'll, you know, we'll go from there. Anyway, look, it's not going to be a very long video today. It's kind of off the cuff, and I have another update for you, perhaps maybe just after the weekend. We'll see.